So in response to my last video where I talked about gas prices in 2010 with $80 oil versus gas prices today with $80 oil, this person wants to know, are the profit margins as a percentage static? As in, are they making more money today than they were in 2010 is what he's asking. So let's look at the crack spreads. So here we have historical crack spread, and the crack spread is basically the profit margin of the refiner, right? So here we have 2010, right there to right there. So it looks like the crack spread was about 50 cents a gallon, which means the refiner, the company refining the oil, was making about 50 cents a gallon to refine. Now, important thing to note, the blue line is gas prices. The refiner does not determine the gas prices. This is wholesale gas prices, which is traded like a stock, just like oil. So the refiner has to sell their gas no matter what price it is. It's a commodity, so they don't get to set that price. But in 2010, it was about 50 cents a gallon. But if you look through the early years of the Obama administration, the crack spread was massive right there. That's a huge crack spread. Refiners were making a fortune right in here. They were making a fortune. Now let's fast forward to January of this year, which is the latest data. Now this is as of January, and that's roughly about 50 cents too. And if you go back into December, you can see the crack spread was almost nothing, as in they were making less than 10 cents a gallon on a gallon of gas. That's when prices initially dropped this last winter. As of January, the crack spread was back up to about 50 cents a gallon. During 2022, when gas prices were really high, the crack spread up there got up to about 90 cents a gallon. That is really high. That's a lot of profit. But as of January 24 and 2010, those profit margins are about the same. But here's what I want to show you, why we lost refining capacity, because I have the graphic for it. This right here is 2016 through 2018. 2016 through 2018, much of that time, refiners were losing money on a per gallon basis. Their cost to refine a gallon of gasoline, to purchase the oil and to refine it, was more than the wholesale cost of gasoline. All through here and all through here, refiners were losing money. And if you look over here at COVID, there again, refiners were upside down and losing money on every single gallon of gas. This right here is why, and that right there is why we lost 1 million barrels a day of refining capacity. That right there. Yeah. Now, typically when this is the crack spread for gasoline. Typically when the crack spread for gasoline gets really low, the refiners can make it up on diesel because they make a little bit of money on diesel that'll make up for this, so they keep refining, right? Well, this is the crack spread for diesel during that same time. And so it's a very rare occurrence. The refiners were losing money on gasoline and diesel both. Right there, all through there. And that's why we lost those refineries. So as of today, right now, no, the refiners aren't making any more money than they were in 2010. But in 2022, they absolutely were. The refiners, the crack spread got up to 90 cents a gallon. And just to give you a little context, a big refinery can easily make 4 to 5 million gallons of gasoline a day and be earning 90 cents a gallon in 2022. That's 4 or 5, now you're getting into making over $4 million a day refining gasoline. But again, the refiners do not set that price. They do not set the price for gasoline. That is traded on an open market, and the traders, the stock traders, determine what that price is, and they purchase it at that price from the refiners. Thanks.